Hey Pack, your favourite writer slash poet who's using YouTube as promotional platform is back! Bloody hell. Thank you! Absolutely, because doing something like that is very patronising and it's a little bit condescending. Why are you doing me? You're middle big. Well, that was weird, wasn't it? So, James Linton is back, and today he'll be reading out for you one of his short stories. So the context behind this story was, I asked him a story, right? And I was strolling through the contests, and I found a contest which required you to write the worst story. If you want to read along with me, then you can click the link in the description box, excuse me, and it will take you to my story write page where you can read along with me while I read this out to you. So, without any further ado, I present to you, once upon a time, I wrote the worst story ever. Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away. Hold on. Isn't that from Star Wars? Right. Let me start again. Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom, lived a beautiful princess. Hold on. I think that sounds a bit like a cliche, really. Let me try again. One more chance, I'll get it right. Once upon a time, in London, there was these two boys on a very high rooftop. And one of these boys, who we're going to call Jared because, you know, that's his name, he turned around to the other boy on a very high rooftop and Jared said, wouldn't it be bare sick if we could find that one perfect girl out there? I mean, obviously, she'd have to be bare 10. But she needs to be deep too. She needs to get you. You get me? But finding a girl like that would be difficult. I mean, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. An ice cube in an ocean. An egg in a forest. Blood! You listened to me. The other boy on a very high rooftop turned around. Oh, you're talking to me. Well, of course I'm talking to you. You're my boy, my brother, my homie, my family. Who else do I talk to? I had no idea what you just said. I just came up to the very high rooftop to admire the view. And you started talking about... I don't even know what you're talking about. Why can't you speak English properly? Lad, if you was mocking the way I is talking, do you want me to bang you in your head, lad? Because I is bare hench, but don't think I will, man. I is bare hench, yeah? Get me? Jared, I had no idea what you're talking about. Lad! How the fuck do you know my name? Lad, you better fuck off, right? Fuck you up. Oh, fuck off, you dick. Right, I still had no idea what you're talking about. So, I'm gonna go now. Good luck with whatever you're doing. So the other boy walked away from the very high rooftop. And Jared turned around and looked over the very high rooftop. And when he looked at the very high rooftop, he saw a bare-paying girl. She was really fit. She had brown hair, and brown eyes, and she was really fit. And Jared knew that she was the one. Then, suddenly, out of nowhere, 5 men in black ran up to the girl and started attacking her. Jared knew they can't let nobody hurt this girl, so he had to protect her. But how would he do it? He knew. He would just jump off the very high rooftop. Now usually jumping off a very high rooftop would break someone's legs. But Jared was so bare and strong that he managed to jump on a very high rooftop without a scratch. Oh God, I just need something to protect myself now. And look! Someone conveniently left an AK-47 and with a few rounds behind his dumpster. I'll just pick this up and shoot those guys. So Jared did that and the guys died. So then the girl ran up to Jared and said, my hero, I love you, want to get married? So then the pair shared a very smoothie kiss. And Darren and Tina got married, and then they got a dog, and then they got a cat, and then they had children, and they all lived happily ever after. Except for the guy that Jared killed, who died in a lot of pain. The end. Epilogue. Remember those guys who Jared killed? Well, they were part of a massive gang, and this gang killed Jared and Shannon and their pets and their children and all their servers in revenge. Oh, oops. Did I forget to mention they had servants? Well, that's a whole different story entirely. But before I tell you that story, I have to tell you this story. So, I think you'll find that's a lot more light-hearted than any of my previous work. Because my work in general is sort of like quite dark and quite tragic, and that's just a light bit of comic relief. So, as always, that's James Sitton copyright. Although, I'm not really sure why anyone would want to steal that and claim that they had written it. I mean, the whole concept is completely self-defeating. So, I know there's a little bit of inappropriate language in there. And remember kids, don't use that language at home, especially if you're around your parents. And if your parents tell you off for it, then just say that we should be allowed to swear in society because we have freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is one of our human rights, is what we're entitled to. That's what I always say anyway. And I know there's also a little bit of British slang there. You don't know what it means, then Urban Dictionary is your friend, or just ask any chap. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You're my pack. Thank you for watching. You're superlative. I'll see you guys in the next video. And, as my old dad used to say, if you go to bed with an itchy bum, you'll wake up with a stinky finger.